Hi, everyone. Happy Saturday. So, yeah, I guess we're going to wait a bit before we get started. Let some people hop on. Hopefully, we get some people join, and hopefully, everybody can hear me okay. Never know what to do during these filler times. I thought about looking through my birds book and seeing. I haven't colored a picture in here, and I want to for the alphabet color B tag. I just don't know which one I'm going to do yet. Ooh, the blue jay looks interesting. We might do that. So, hi, Brooke. Welcome. Good evening to you as well. Let's see if I can find them. Yeah, there's the blue jay. Okay, I'll mark him, and I don't know if I'll do any of that on this live stream. Maybe if we have time at the end, but I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes. I have not colored in this George Tufexis book before, but it does look like I will probably use my towel tree markers like I usually do. I'll just have to line them up against the colors in the legend. Hi, Michelle W. I am doing pretty good. I am taking some new meds and switched around how I was taking some old meds after seeing my heart specialist yesterday, and it is doing what I think it's supposed to be doing, but it is making me very, very tired, like more so than usual, which is saying something. So I'm really kind of hoping this is just temporary, but I hated to back out of another live stream, so here we are. We will power through this one. It wasn't anything serious. I'll probably talk about it in more detail either tonight or probably during my next color and chat next weekend. But no, they didn't find anything serious. Just basically my heart rate's too high and they don't know why. They can't find anything structurally wrong with my heart. My calcium coronary score, which measures like I guess the plaque in your arteries and the percentage risk of like a heart attack, was 0. Can't do much better than that. So, yeah, they just think I have a unusually high heart rate, and that is probably what is um, helping out with the palpitations and stuff. So I had to the medication I'm taking is not. I guess I'm talking about it now. The medication I'm taking, verapamil, helped a little bit to start with, and it helps with the palpitations, but it's not really getting my heart rate down. So the doctor had to give me a very low dose of a beta blocker to take in the evenings to try to help. And now instead of taking the verapamil twice a day, I take the whole dose in the morning. Hi, Barbara. Welcome. And I took yesterday evening was the first evening I took the beta blocker, and it definitely has brought down my heart rate probably by about 10 beats per minute, which is great. But I think it's also they didn't want to give me any more of the original med I was taking because my blood pressure is it was like 110/70. Hi Danielle, welcome. Which I can't tell you if when my blood pressure was ever that low. So they just don't want it to go any further, any lower. So hi Wildcat, welcome. And since it seems like the Rapamil helps a little, but it doesn't help a ton, then they want to try this other med. And like I said, I think it's doing its job, but I have been weirdly cold today, so I think my blood pressure's been a little bit on the low side, and just like I said, a little real fatigued. I just hopefully this is just temporary and after a few days I'll get to feeling better. Oh, so hi Joanna, welcome. We'll probably give it till 10 minutes in. Oh, I'm so sorry, Barbara. Yeah, well, we also had a dive in temperature. Hi Danielle, welcome. We were in the 60s yesterday here, and today I believe our high was like 35 or something, so that also didn't help. Hi, Sally, welcome. But I normally run really hot. I've noticed though since I started taking the verapamil, the double dose of it, that I haven't been running as hot natured. Um, so I don't know, maybe my blood pressure really was it wasn't too high, it was kind of borderline. So, well, that's good to hear. Fur babies are doing great. I would show you Sid, but the camera, the way it's facing, it would you would see her upside down, so it's kind of hard to move the camera to show her. But she is parked underneath my monitor, being my assistant for the day. And Leroy is over here sulking in the window because it is cold today. And apparently, I'm in charge of the weather and I am not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So he is mad at me. Everybody's doing well. They're thankfully, thankfully, we since since when we had that UTI when I came back from that trip in October, everybody's been doing pretty well. Even with having to kind of get creative with their cat food and stuff, everybody seems like they're hanging out. They're hanging in there. So like he is very grumpy with me today. He's been following me around and squalling at me, and I guess he's cussing me out. I don't know how that goes in cat, but he has been very upset with me today, and I don't know. I've tried to play with him. He'll play a little bit, and then he'll stop, and I'm like, "Well, I'm not gonna sit here and stare at you for 15 minutes. I got things to do." And, so then he gets mad because I won't sit there and just stare at him. I don't know. I don't understand what his logic is. It is. If it's raining, he blames me. If it's windy like it was yesterday, he doesn't like the wind either. It blames me. He blames me. If it's cold, he blames me. It's all my fault. Never mind all those times that I give him food and pets and love and affection. It's immediately we go to mommy's just evil whenever it's something. When I was gone all day yesterday, my husband actually said that he stayed outside pretty much all day because it was in the 60s. Even though it was really windy and he does not like a lot of wind, he was being very stubborn about it and staying out there because he just likes being outside a lot. He doesn't want to be outside in the big world, but he is perfectly content in his little screened-in porch, just getting his little taste of outside, and he will stay out there most of the day if the weather's nice enough, and then he'll happily, well, not really happily come in at night, but he won't grumble too much usually. There's been some nights here recently where it's been cold like it is tonight, and after dinner I will crack the door open and let him out onto the porch, and I'll think he'll go out there for a few minutes and then stop. It took him forever to figure out how to push the door back open because I would crack it just barely because it's cold and I'm not gonna sit there with a wide open door. So he had to learn either swallow at the door till I come let him in, or he had to learn to push it open himself. And it took him way longer than you would expect to figure out how to push that door open. He's got it now though, at least. But, there's been many nights I figure he won't be out there more than a few minutes, and he's out there for, 30 minutes to an hour, and it's cold, but he's just stubborn, and he wants to be out there, and finally, I guess he'll have enough and come in, but, um, he's kinda surprised me with how willing he's wanted to put up with it just to go outside. And I think cracking open the door is where we're getting our little visitors. I We had, another little mouse visitor this week, and, I went in the kitchen and I saw a bunch of cats staring under the fridge. For once, the cats were interested. And it was the girls, not the boys. The boys were lazy and couldn't care less. It was the girls doing the heavy work, you know. You know how it is, ladies. Kidding, kidding. But ladies carry all the ladies do the real work. But they were all three were zeroed in under the fridge, and I was like, okay, there's something going on. And then about 20 minutes later, I heard a bunch of scrabbling, and I saw a Winry dive for the fridge, so I guess it was trying to come out. And that was the first time I'd ever seen them make an attempt to go after one. So um, we got our trap and set it out and caught him overnight. A little bitty one, probably not much bigger. He's probably a teenage teenage mouse, judging from the size. Let them back out, um, into the yard. I always give them one chance back in the yard, and I figure they just follow the trail and come right back in. I figured because he had 3 cats trying to get a hold of him that he would have some smarts and not come in. But sure enough, after a couple nights, yesterday morning, he was back in the trap. So I had to take him down to the lake, which is about a little bit over a mile from our house, and release him there yesterday morning. So that is the third one I think we've caught this year. We caught one in the spring. Then we caught that one upstairs a few months ago. He was coming in a different way though. But I think they're coming in where I cracked that door open at night. They're getting on that porch, and probably at this point there's probably a scent trail or something that they're following. But you know, we've got the humane mouse traps, and as long as the cats don't get a hold of them, you know, we'll get them back out, so it's not too bad. We've got it down to a pretty good little science now, so, like I said, as long as none of them get perky and try to actually catch one, but Michelle. Yeah, I mean, Bagheera, Leroy, weirdly enough, and, Reap Sheep couldn't care less. I think Bagheera showed some interest under the fridge when he noticed that, like, Winry was right there, like, and my suspicion is he just thought there was anytime Bagheera gets interested in something, it's because he thinks somebody's getting food, and so, like, if I'm petting a cat on the bed and he's on the bed too, he will come over because he thinks I'm giving them food. And, I guess he thought there was food under the fridge because then he went over and tried to look and eventually got bored and walked away when he saw it wasn't food. So, it's kind of food, but it's food that requires effort, and that's just not how Bagheera plays things in life, you know? That cat, I tell you what, I we were doing so good getting his weight down, and, then the food we found, which was like a Fussy Cat brand of food, we just cannot find. Haven't been able to find it for months, and, so we've had to go back to Friskies and stuff that really has too many calories to it, and he eats too much of it, and he's gained some of it back, which sucks, but when he went to his yeah, he is a heckin' chonker. Yes, Brent, he is a heckin' chonker. Um, actually, when I consulted the chonker chart, I don't bel I believe he is in the heckin' chonker range, actually. That's probably more appropriate for him. Right, he wants the fast food, Danielle. He's not the type to meal prep. He is he is the McDonald's cat. He is the drive-through kitty. Um Sid was really interested. So I have to try to wedge the cabinet. I'll tell the story and then we'll get started. Sorry, guys. I was trying to give everybody enough time to get here. But what we do is we wedge. There's a cabinet right next to the fridge, and that was when we found out we had a mouse the very first time because one had gotten in there and just shredded like everything, and it was just such a mess. There we had, like, popcorn in the drawer, and it had gotten into the bags, and it like a popcorn bag had exploded in that drawer. It was terrible. But what we'll do is we'll crack that cabinet open, we take everything out, and then we put the little mouse trap inside, and, I try to wedge it so that the cats can't get into the cabinet because I figure they're gonna spend the night just smacking at the trap, and that's what happened the first night. maybe the second night too. Sidonia now knows what's up, and she was bound and determined to get in there. She is also one of the smallest cats, so it's easy for her to squeeze through. And I think she got in there and smacked the trap around all night. I'm actually really surprised the mouse was still alive in the morning and he didn't have like a heart attack, because that was like her fun little toy for the night. So I felt really bad for the chonker chart. Yep. Danielle, I joke about him, but the thing is, at the end of the day, I am a heckin' chonker on the human chonker chart, so I get it. I feel like it's all in good fun just because I'm right there with him as a human, so I get it. I don't eat as much as he does, I don't think. I try to k it's difficult when you have multiple cats with multiple sizes. Winry and Sid are very small, they're very finicky when they eat, they prefer to graze throughout the day, and they prefer, like, dry food snack. Well, with Bagheera being as big as he is, really, he should only be getting food at the meal times, and then we have to take up all the food during the night. But if I do that, those 2 are, like, almost dangerously underweight. So, I've had to draw a compromise in that I have to leave some dry food out for them. Of course, if I don't hand him what he prefers, he'll go eat the dry food. So, it's one of those things we're just trying to do the best we can. And, the trays that they have, little food trays that you can use, sensors, like, you can even use little, the tracking chips you can put in animals. You can program a food bowl to open only to the cat that has that particular chip. Problem is, the ones that are underweight are also skittish, and I've talked to my vet about it. Those things are like $180 a piece in the US, and we are not even confident they would use it because it's supposed to be quiet and slow when it opens, but they're both very skittish cats, so I just don't think it's gonna work. So, trust me, my vet and I have had many conversations, and she she does not give me any grief. She knows how hard I'm trying. And at his last visit, he's doing great. He's 14, I think, and even though he's overweight, he does take a little bit of insulin, not many, like, I think 3 units a day, it's a very small amount, and his thyroid he has to take a lot of thyroid meds, but his blood work we do senior wellness, his blood work looks great, his coat looks great, um, so overall, he's actually doing pretty darn good for the for the, conditions that he has. So the vet's pretty pleased with him overall, and he's just lazy. Like, I mean, I'm telling y'all, I tried to get him to play, but he just preferred to lay in the bed all day. I envy him. I really do. Cheetos. Oh my gosh. Y'all, yeah, I had cats that, cat Mia, I had, have to tell a story about her at one point, but, Bob Miyazaki, it was a girl, we thought it was a boy to start with, many years ago. She loved chips, and, she'd steal chips from the bag. Oreo loved chips too. He liked chips and cereal. Anything crunchy, he really liked. So, okay, let's get started. I've babbled enough. So, I think most of you are probably familiar with how the giveaway process works on here, but I figured let's go ahead and talk about it for a minute before we get started. Um, I don't think if any of the mods are here, let me know. No big deal if they're not. You guys can help keep me straight here. Um, they do a really good job, but this was, I mean, 5 o'clock on a Saturday. People usually have things to do. So what we're gonna do is I've got a whole nother stack of books still left, after the last giveaway. At this point, I have, like, roughly 2 dozen shipping envelopes left. I figured let's do another giveaway, and anything I got left, I'm just gonna donate. We're going through a bunch of stuff in the house to donate a bunch of stuff, so I'm probably just gonna stick it in a donate box and call it a day because these random stacks of books are driving me crazy. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show each book. Um, and flip through it a few pages. If there's more, if you have interest in the book in terms of a giveaway, just put yes in the chat. If I have more than 2 yeses, then we do a random number pick. I'll set the stopwatch for 30 seconds or a minute, depending on how many people are interested. You put pick a number and put it in the chat. Um, then once that stops, I go to random.org and pick up and have it pick a random number. The person closest to that number without going over wins. So it's like Price is Right. Closest without going over. I ask that you don't put in multiple numbers. Whatever number you pick, and it's the first instance of the number. So if 2 people pick the same number, the person that came in first gets it with it in the chat. So the winners, just email me and I'll put this email address in the chat with your mailing address, username, and name of book. And then if you've already won a book, let's wait to re-enter till everybody has a chance, and then I'll announce if we're doing another round. Books will be mailed within 2 weeks. Now, all these physical books are US only, just because I use medium mail, and that is the most cost efficient way. It is very expensive to ship international. But if I have enough international people in here, I will do a book depository giveaway, which will be like $25 worth of coloring books from Book Depository. And same type of process. We'll do the pick a number. You'll email me with your book choices from Book Depository and your address, and I'll send it to you. So, oh, hey, I was just talking about you, Loretta. Hi. Hi, Colette. Welcome. Yeah, I was just saying I didn't think either you or Kim were here, and I was like, "That's fine." I mean, uh, I tried if you guys, it's one of those, we're real casual around here. If the mods can make it, great. If not, I totally understand, and it's not a huge deal, but I'm glad you're here, Loretta. So, it was funny, though, I was just talking about y'all, and poof, here you are. So, alright, let me get the random.org site pulled up. I had to charge my tablet. It was dead. Normally I use this is a Samsung Galaxy tablet. Normally I use this to read, but here lately I've been all about some audiobooks. So my tablet has been kind of neglected, unfortunately. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking out so bad. Where is Scoop? Hi Valerie, welcome. Just a minute. Just a minute, y'all. Hey Brent, who's meowing? Thank you. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. We got a random cat squalling. That's kind of unusual, so I had to go check that out. All right, so this is the random.org number generator has served us well. Sometimes the best tools are the simplest tools. And then we've got our stopwatch. Okay. So let's get started. Oh yeah, so I was saying, for those of you that weren't here at the start, if I sound a little tired, I am taking some new meds, and I might talk about that again in more detail later, but I kind of gave everybody the lowdown. It's to decrease my heart rate, and it's probably bringing down my blood pressure a little bit more, and it's on the low side. So, like, I've been extra tired and just weird feeling today. So, oh, KFC sounds good. Hang on, y'all. All right, y'all, give me just a sec. We have a cat howling and we can't find her, so hopefully that doesn't mean she's in a hole somewhere. Y'all give me just a sec. Let me go ahead. Ooh, these are good books to start with. Let me grab a book and stick it here. Let me go see if I can find her, and I'll be right back. Sorry. Yeah, no, she's apparently upstairs and fired up. We don't know why. Hopefully, she has not found another mouse. I have 2 traps. I guess I could stick another one up there, but I'd rather not. I'd rather not have to deal with another one. Yeah, it is. I mean, really, a lot of fast food's kinda crazy expensive these days. I went by Zaxby's yesterday, which I hadn't done in a while. I got just a regular chicken finger plate with the 4, and it was like $9 for one meal. I was like, "Wow, really?" So and KFC's good too, but like you said, it's expensive. Mm. Sorry, I had to make some tea to try to wake up. Yes, he does deserve it, Valerie. Oh, y'all, speaking of older, well, I guess she's not that old. So I've been a bit bummed. One of the cats I follow on Instagram, her name is Pot Roast. If you're not familiar with her, the handle that her mom has is Pot Roast Mom. All one word, Pot Roasts with an S, Mom. And she's poor scraggly little cat that this woman's had. She's about 7, and she's so funny, and the cat's so cute, and she unfortunately, the cat, even though she tested negative as a kitten, had gotten really sick recently. She has FIV, and she's not doing very well, so I have been so bummed and just yeah, y'all throw any little good thoughts or prayers her way. um, that's a tough thing, and what she's going through reminds me a lot of what I went through with Maggie, very similar type of situation, though I think with him, it was like a non-regenerative anemia where her body's not regenerating red and white blood cells, and that's what Maggie did. They don't think it was FIV, they think it could have been. We never thought to retest them, but we figured it was some type of bone marrow cancer. So she's going through a very similar situation to what I had went through with him, and I feel so bad for her. So any good thoughts y'all can throw her way, I think would be appreciated. So okay. Now, we're actually getting there. Promise you guys from here on out we're going to get through here. All right. So I have some Color the Classics books, and I'll go ahead and show you cuz I have multiples of these. I think where did I get these? I think I got these at Book Outlet once upon a time. No, I got these at Ollie's. That's why I got multiples. So I have The Wizard of Oz, Alice in Wonderland, and The Snow Queen. So, like I said, for the first round, if you've already won a book, if you've won, let's wait till we do another round if we can get to another round tonight. But just to give you an idea of, we'll do those next. So this is a double-sided book from Waves of Color. Oh, I may have actually bought this one online. I don't see the Ollie sticker on it. But here, let me move I was trying to record some. So this is similar to the books I gave away in December, where they have some of the text from the story in here, but a lot of it's drawings. That's supposed to be Dorothy, but it just looks like a little doll, and it's kind of terrifying. So some pages that are kind of like wallpaper pages. Let's see here. I have, I guess, dessert. That looks like a table. Yeah, we just saw that one. There's a scarecrow, the lion, and Dorothy. I started to say Alice on a raft. Kind of looks like the Tin Man, too. There's some more. I mean, kind of random here. Cute book. It's just, I, as time has went on, my style's kind of changed, and I don't think this is one I will probably ever color in. So, um, hi Cindy Lee, welcome. Does anybody have any interest in this book? Put yes in the chat if you do. There we got one. Anybody else? Sorry, loading up my. Okay, we got two. So if we got at least two, we'll do a thing. All right, so now that we have two, we'll just say pick a number between 1 and 50. So we'll do that since there's only a few of you. We'll set it for 30 seconds instead of a minute. And let me get ready to. So when I put start in the chat, after that, put in the numbers. No major chatting while the number thing is going on, just so we can kind of keep up with it easily. And there we go. All right. So ready, set, go. So 1 to 50. Like I said, we're only going to do 30 seconds. And anybody else, even if you didn't say yes, you can go ahead and put your name in. I just do that to make sure there's enough interest to actually do this. So, all right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. All right. There we go. All right. 1 to 50. It's going to be the closest without going over. Again, this is US only, so keep that in mind. I cannot ship international on these books, but I will do a book depository giveaway for international if there's enough interest later. So, all right. Do the magic thing, and 50 is the number. We have Happy Trucker at 49. Almost, Val. Happy Trucker at 49 has it. The closest without going over, which you can't really go over with 50, can you? So, so congrats, Happy Trucker. Email. Oops. Whoa. Hang on, guys. Once I get this initial one in, it's going to just be copy and paste. So, yeah, look at that. It is your day. Okay, there we go. So if you can just email me at Kits and Caboodles. Wait, well, I got to do it again, huh? Oh, are you not U.S. Happy Trucker? Oh, shoot, sorry. Okay, well, that's all right. What we'll do then is we'll just go to the next number. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna do another one. We're just gonna go with the next one up on that. We'll just take out Happy Truckers because I don't think we need to do it again. We'll go with Val at 48. Yep, that's what I was gonna do. We'll just do that. So hey, congrats, Val. Happy Trekker. I'll be doing a book depository giveaway for anybody outside the US. We'll try to do it here within this first hour, probably. Just depending on how many people we've got. So, oh my gosh! All right, Val, just email me. I'm sure I have your email address or your mailing address, but just it's easier to keep up with if you go ahead and email me again. So, all right, y'all. I work efficient. I want to be fair, but I also like to be a little efficient too. So we'll do this. This will be fun. All right. Now we got this stack. Stacks and stacks and stacks. Oh, nope. No, why are you lapping? That was not a lap. There we go. All right. Next up, we'll do Alice in Wonderland. Oh, yeah. No, I completely understand. It's no big deal. No worries, no worries. Alright, next one up, same, color of the classics. This is Alice in Wonderland. Huh. Oh, it's like an illustration index. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of pattern there. You could, like, seriously just black this out or yeah, you could just black this out and then color him in. That would be fun. Or you could use, some sort of solid color or pattern in the back. I've been watching a lot of Doodle Robot. If you're not familiar with her here on YouTube, she's an art. She does like I think she's doing ceramics right now, but she's an art teacher and she does some really neat things with her coloring books, like creating her own patterns and stuff. So that's kind of what I've been watching a lot of her, and I think that makes me think of something she would do is probably create her own pattern there. So again, a mixture of some text, some scenery. There's your white rabbit. There's her falling down the hole. All right, do I have any interest in this one? Try to fix the creepy doll. Yeah, it really did kind of look like a creepy doll. There's the Mad Hatter. Where's the Cheshire Cat? Oh my gosh, it's horrifying. So, funny story is I am not a huge Alice in Wonderland fan. I never have been. I think the reason I collected so many Alice in Wonderland books is because they always draw the Cheshire Cat in some strange, horrifying way. Every single one of them does it unique, but he always looks horrifying, and this one is no exception. I love it. I think that's why I was drawn to the books initially. So, all right, we got one yes, we got two yes. Okay, cool. So, all right, Loretta, you're gonna have to make up your mind soon. So we're gonna do the 1 to 50 again. 30 seconds. Let me get everything. No, the Cheshire Cat's what did it, huh, Julia? I don't blame you. Some people, some people, creepy is just not their thing. Okay, cool. All right, so 30 seconds, 1 to 50, US only. Ready, set, go. So, yes. Fair enough, Julia. Yeah, I have found that I am over time less drawn to busy books as well. So, all right. 3, 2, 1, stop. All right. Let's bring us over. We got 1. Well, that ain't gonna work. Let's try it again. Nobody said 1 right now. All right. It's gonna be like this tonight. It was like this last time being weird. All right, 22. Cindy Lee, you are the closest. Oh, there you go. Thanks. Thanks, Loretta. Cindy Lee, you have won Alice in Wonderland. All right. So just email me with your info and we will move on to the Snow Queen. As y'all can see, I am truly bound and determined to get some of these books out. Oh my gosh. All right, cool. Next one up will be the Snow Queen. Again, similar color of the classics type thing. And I kinda wish it's a shame, I wish the whole book had been done in this kinda grayscale art. I think it might have been a different story if, it had been like that. This was first published in Korea, so these started out, I believe, as, Korean coloring books, so oh my word. Well, I know nothing about this story, so yeah, if you could go ahead and send it, that would be helpful just so I don't have to dig back through my email. I'd appreciate it. Hi, Lauren, welcome. Yeah, yeah, I finally managed to get it together tonight. That last one, I had it I was gonna it was gonna happen, and then I was having a lot of trouble with my stomach that week, and it just wasn't gonna happen. So, yeah, this one's got a little bit of text, but then, some images too. Let's see here. I like the little snowflakes a lot, and I do not know the Snow Queen story at all, so I am not in any way helpful here in regards to that. That's a cute little picture. The cherries in the background. That would be pretty to, do, like, the aurora borealis kinda pattern in the background. Alright. No, no, you're good. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Alright, I got Loretta in for this one. Anybody else? Put yes in chat, please. Mhm. Alright, we'll give you anybody else? Okay. Okay, we got 2. Alright, so 1 to 50. We'll do another 30 seconds. 1 to 50. Ready? Yeah, I'm so sorry. I actually, have a Aussie on here too, so we might do a book depository one here in a couple rounds. So, ready, set, go. You're like Loretta was hoping there. Yeah, usually if only one person shows interest, y'all pretty much get the book, just so you know. Sorry, I know I just hit the mic. I should not be having caffeine this late in the evening. It will probably mean I won't sleep well tonight. Oh, wait, we're almost there. And stop. I forgot I forgot it was 30 seconds instead of a minute. I got away from it. Away with it. Away from it. Whatever. All right. Here we go. Woo. 6. Y'all are both higher than 6. Let's hit it again. Y'all are both higher than 5. This thing is not cooperating tonight. There we go. 18. Loretta, you are the winner. And I think you got my email address by now. If you don't, woo! If you've got my email address by now, if you don't, let me know. But yeah, that random number generator just was being stubborn about staying on the low end there. Congrats, Loretta. Cool, cool. All right, there we go. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, let's do a couple from the last one that didn't get picked up. I tried to ask, the person who won this one for their, mailing address again, and I never got a response, so this one's back up. This is okay, that's up to you, Loretta. But, this is by Diego Jordan Pereira, Dogs Color by Number by Creative Haven. I don't mind the book, but, I mean, I like dogs, it's just it's a lot of browns. Nothing wrong with that, I tend to go for stuff that's a little more colorful, though I do love that, like I don't know if that's a husky, that might be more of a Malamute. Yeah, here's the husky, so that's probably more of a Malamute there. It's a lot of browns and blacks, which makes sense in dogs. You're not gonna have, purple dogs, though you could color these any way you want. You don't have to go by the legend. And these are not complicated color by numbers by any means. So I would say these are probably, I wouldn't say super simple, but maybe mid range. It's dark gray line art. So I guess not as noticeable when everything's said and done. It's a cute little puppy. All right. Anybody have any interest in this one? Dogs color by number. Going once. Going twice. Ah, we got one. Yes, two. All right, cool. So let's get reset. All right, I tried to pause a few minutes because I know sometimes the chat can be on a bit of a delay. Actually, yeah, it was messing with me anyway because it had me on top chat. So if I've missed your chat, I am sorry. I don't know why it puts me on top chat when in fact I want to see everybody's text. So that is a little weird. All right. Thank you for sending that, Cindy Lee. All right, 30 seconds. Again, US only. 1 to 50. Ready? Go. 30 seconds. If I didn't already say that. Whew. Been cold all day, and then now all of a sudden it feels warm in the house. I know it's got to be even colder outside. Do 5, 4, 3. Yep, we've got you down for 12. So, all right, stop. All right. There we go. Ready? 38. So, Danielle, congratulations. You've won. Hell, why does it do that? Dagnabbit. All right. So, we'll just put copy and paste is your friend. Awesome. All right. What was the other one? Oh, I think the Santa book's cursed. The one I'm going to show y'all in a minute. There we go. Congratulations. Yay. Where's the other one? Oh, here's the other one. I think the person that won this one is actually not in the US, so I wasn't able to send this one to him. Well, good. I'm glad. Hopefully that made your day a little brighter. So yeah, the person who won this in the last chat is outside the US, so I wasn't able to send it. So we're is back in the stack. This is August Reverie. There we go. That is the artist. I don't want to mess up their name. I do love these books. There are multiple ones. I think I had a volume 2 that we gave away during that last chat as well, or last live stream. I think I'm gonna get the digital versions of these though. I don't know, for some reason, I because there's like 3 or 4 of them out. I'd like to just, I think, have them all digital. Every now and then, some of the books I would prefer to have digital, so but this is a really pretty book. Hi, hi, Mariah. Hi, welcome. I'm sorry, I missed you back there on the chat. Oh, so these are actually titled. That's cool. But these are beautiful pictures. I do love them. One, I'm not big on coloring people and hair all that much, but like I said, I might go back and get the digital versions of these because I want more than just the 1 and 2. Like, this one's really cool. I like this one a lot. This owl. We're not doing full flip throughs, Michelle. There's a lion. It's not all people. This is a very cool picture. I've seen, I think her name's Maribel Sanchez on Facebook. I'm friends with her. She does a lot of their pictures, colors a lot of their pictures. That is some nicely placed hair there. That made this this just kept this borderline adult. But she does a lot of their pictures and her stuff turns out gorgeous. So again, really cool pictures. I just don't color people all that much. So any other interests or any interest in these? Hi, Tori. Hi, Peggy. Welcome, welcome. Okay, awesome. So, for all the people that hopped in that are new, these books are US only. Here in the next book or two, I'll probably do a book depository giveaway for international only. Just because I hate to have them feel left out, but this is US only. If you've already won a book, we're gonna please don't enter in another giveaway till we get, till everybody's had a chance, and then we may do a round 2. Looks like this one has a lot of interest. Yes, Kentucky is indeed. Oh wow, you are right down the road from me. So I am in Tennessee. So that is awesome. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and set this to a minute since there's a little more interest in this one. And I will set the numbers to 1 to 100 just to give us plenty of room for everybody. And you. And you. Yes, you're right down the road too. Um, yes, Loretta is also in Tennessee with me, but she is on the other end. Well, I'm in Middle Tennessee. She's on one of the ends. So right down the road from us. All right, ready? 1 to 100, set, go. And we've got a minute on this one. So, oh, okay. Okay. One of these days, Loretta, it's gonna be a road trip. One of these days, maybe we get past all this COVID nonsense. Maybe one of these days. Oh goodness. Yeah, we are plugging along very nicely here. I probably could set this to 30 seconds too, but nah, that's fine. It ain't no huge rush. Mariah, only please only okay, I see what you did. All right. No, that's fine. I didn't explain that thoroughly when we started this, so I get it. We're good. All right. Stop. Oh, now stop. I said originally we weren't. Mm, all out for this one because I didn't explain it at the start of this, and we had a bunch of new people jump on with that didn't hear it initially. But I'll go ahead and say that we're not gonna allow change numbers next time. Whatever number you get, if somebody else picks it, then you just got to be the first one to pick it. So, but like I said, I didn't explain it for this one, and I know Mariah came in a little late, so I'll let it be for this. Yeah, true point, true point. As long as you and I can kind of keep up with it and it doesn't get excessive, then I guess that's all right. Yeah. All right. No big deal. Let's work on us. All right. Ready? Go. 9. Hey, we have a 5. Another Danielle. Wait. Yes, another Danielle. Danielle, no, it's fine, Mariah. It's fine. I didn't explain it. That's on me. No worries. Danielle with the 5. Danielle's corner. Yes, that's a good point. Don't erase the original number message. All right, so we do the next one. Yeah. So Danielle's corner. Yeah, no kidding, right? The Danielles have all the luck tonight. Well, go like rub his head or something for good luck, cause maybe he should go play the lottery. Maybe that's what needs to happen there. Am I spelling that right? For some reason, all of a sudden, I have forgotten how to spell just basic words. Like, okay, I don't know how to spell Danielle. That's great. Woo! All right, cool. What else we got? How about a grayscale book? Let's try a grayscale book. Ow. Whoop. Beautiful Creatures by Nicole Stalker. So these are just grayscaled images of animals. So, oh, hey, look, there's a fox. There's the peacock from the front page. I don't do a lot of this type of grayscale. This is one of those books I was kind of on the fence about. Like, oh, there's a cute little puppy. Yeah, this is the one I was kind of on the fence about. I was like, do I really want to get rid of it? And at the end of the day, I have one other book like this, and so I just don't think I need to. Some cute little burbs in here. Oh, there's a horse. Single sided. This is, I think I got this from Book Outlet. It's got a little dot on the bottom. It usually comes from those. Oh, it's got like a little helpful tips here in the front that shows how you could use a colored pencil in these books. That was just because I hadn't colored in it yet. Ooh, he's a handsome guy there. Any interest? Hey, Tammy! Glad you could make it. Cool. Cool, cool. How'd your day go, Tammy? Were you guys busy? All right, cool. So, hi, a view is a view. Welcome. All right, so we're going to do 30 seconds, 1 to 50, since there's just that fewer gaps, I guess, there. US only for these. I think after this one, we're gonna do the book depository one if we have enough international people. Um, and, what am I forgetting? If you've already entered, please don't or if you've not already entered, excuse me. If you've already won, please don't enter in again. If you pick and I guess Loretta and I are agreed on this. If you pick a number and somebody's already picked it, you can pick another number. That's fine. Just don't delete your original number. So we are changing the rules on that one. That does seem to be the best way to do it. It's not like we've got a, 20, 30 people trying to do this. So I think we can keep up with it. But just don't delete that original number so we can keep up and realize, why you did that. So all right. Oh, Danielle's corner, Danielle, August Reverie by Shintaka Harath. What was the name? Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Sorry. All over the place here. Okay. Everything's reset. Right after I do the start, let's not put a lot of chat in while these are going on, just so we can keep up with the numbers easily. Ready, set, go. 1 to 50. You got 30 seconds to get your number in. I'll check, see what my heart rate's doing right now. No, it's still doing all right. 3, 2, 1, stop. Stop. All right, we got 2 here. Cool. All right. Ready? 18. A View is a View has won this one. Congratulations. If you will email me, here's my email address with your mailing address, username, name of book. We get it out here hopefully in a couple weeks. Depends on, yeah. Usually the post office isn't that far from me, but I try to go in when they're not so busy. Just so I'm not in there with a whole bunch of people. And it takes a few minutes to get all these kind of, I use media mail. So takes a little bit to get all these going. Yes, I do, Brooke. After the book depository one, I will do that one next. Yeah, if there is one you saw in the screenshot you want me to do, let me know because I've got a lot more than 24 books here. So I'm kind of just picking based on what I think people will like. So definitely, if there's something in particular you've seen that you want me to bring out, I will. All right. So, what for international people, international only, I like to try to do at least one book depository giveaway during the live stream. We do the same thing where we pick a number. And basically whoever gets closest without going over will win basically like a choice of $25 in coloring books from Book Depository. So then you would just you go to Book Depository, which ships I think pretty much anywhere. Pick out the books you want as long as they, don't go over 25, and then email me the links and your mailing address. And then I go in there and purchase it and send it your way. So, with that, do I have international people that are interested in that? Please put yes in the chat so I know. If I don't have enough right now, we might wait and try again later on. There's one. Anybody else? Now, this is international outside the US only. Awesome. Cool. All right. So we got more than two. So Again, this is outside the US. We're gonna do just like we would if it was a regular coloring book. Like I said, I try to do one of these because I know a lot of times when it comes to US giveaways, a lot of y'all don't a lot of us can't ship. At least not through just like Amazon or Book Depository or something. So cool. All right. So we got a couple. We will do 1 to 50, 30 seconds. And ready, set, go. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I haven't colored at all this week. I finished my fox picture that I did the demo on like Saturday or Sunday, and I just have not had time. It has been such a busy week. I haven't even colored in like a color by number book. It has been a weird week. So hopefully that will change. 3, 2, 1, stop. Cool. Tammy, this is the international giveaway. This is for the Book Depository $25 in coloring books. For the international group. Okay. All right. 40. Happy Trekker. You are the winner. I use a lot of copy and paste. So, Loretta, I type fast, but I don't type that fast either. So, happy Trekker. Congrats. Just go on to Book Depository, pick out which books you want, up to 25. Send me the links and your mailing address, and we will pop those in. I will get those, and I guess they will ship them when they ship them. Yeah, Book Depository has been a little slow with shipping the last few months, but hopefully they get to you fairly quickly. So, all right, cool. All right, so we're doing the Dark Crystal next. My handwriting is atrocious tonight. I don't know. All right, so we're gonna stick that over there. All right, dark crystal. So I do have some coloring heaven issues that I don't want. I had a subscription there for a while, and it wasn't even the fact that I was getting some I didn't like. It was just they were taking so long to get to me. That I just canceled my subscription. I just buy one-offs now. So they had a dark crystal special. I don't know if this is sold out on our site. It might be, but I like the Dark Crystal movie, but I don't really want to color it. So I figured I would save this for a giveaway. Coloring Heaven has decent paper. It's one-sided if you're not familiar with them. The images are by I think a variety of artists. Yeah, it's just a variety of artists. Really beautiful pictures. I love this like really strong line art with a little bit of kind of shading here and there. It's just not a subject matter I'm ever going to color, so now the art does vary a little because you've got different artists, so you'll have different art styles in here. Those first ones were by Dylan Burnett. These are by Jay Eun Lee. There's a few in there like that. Brandon Dayton. Any others? There's 40 images in here. George or Corona. There we go. Well, that's neat. That's almost like a cartoony style. So you do have a variety of art styles in here. Keep that in mind. All right. Yeah, well, I mean, it's one of those things. It is a UK publication, so I get why it's a little more expensive to ship it, and just with things going so slow lately, I guess I'm more worried the book's just gonna be lost entirely, and, for some of the books, like, like the Halloween and Christmas special, um, getting the books on time, is you're not necessarily in the mood to color Christmas in February if you don't get the book till then, so, but that's what I do, I get one-offs from their site. Overall, I think I'm still saving money, just ordering the one-offs as I see them. So, but I do like their paper a lot, and I do like, there's some of their books I like quite a bit. So, do I have interest in this one? Yes or no? Mhm. Awesome. Hi, Terry Lynn. Welcome. Yeah, like Walmart sometimes will have them. Some of the pharmacies will have them, but I go into stores so little anymore that I don't. If I happen to be in Walmart, I'll go over there and kind of look and see if they happen to have something, but I didn't know Joann's carried them though, so I'll definitely have to check that out. All right, so Terry Lynn, we are about to do our I know you're familiar with the giveaway process around here. We're gonna do a giveaway on this the dark crystal coloring have an issue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we'll just do 30 seconds again. I think 30 seconds is enough time for everybody to get their we'll just do 150 again. I think it'll be fine. So we'll do 30 seconds. Numbers 1 to 50, US only. As Loretta said, thank you, girl. Um, Closest without going over. If you do pick a number somebody else has already picked, you can resubmit the number. Just don't delete your original one so we know why you're doing what you're doing. All right, cool. Ready, set, go. So 1 to 50 and 30 seconds. So get those numbers in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the seventh book, I think. All right, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, whoop, went over. Stop. All right. All right, Terry Lynn. I see. Yeah. Okay. You typed yours in right as I hit stop. So, okay. All right. Ready? 47. That is, we have a 38. Curtis, you are, I believe, the winner. You're the closest. Yep. Congrats, Curtis. You'll just email me with your mailing address and the name of the book so I can remember what goes to what. We should be good. Awesome. All right. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. We've done 7 in the book outlet so far. Just want to make sure. Uh, another book outlet book. Another Coloring Heaven book I have is this adorable alien special. This is designs by Matthew Larson. Why does that name sound familiar? Oh, he's a conceptual designer for video games and toy design, working on for companies like Hasbro Toys and Star Wars, Transformers, Narnia, Marvel toy lines. Okay. And he also has an Etsy shop. Okay, cool. So these are all alien pictures. There's 40 of them. Each one is named, evidently, and has a little descriptor about them. Oh, some of them do. They are really cute. Well, I say really cute. That one's a little terrifying. Let's be real. Definitely a unique book, that's for sure. And usually this is my kind of unique. I like the art, but I don't know. I would like to look at this one, but I don't know if I would necessarily color this one if that makes any sense. Zonkies. All right. Oh my gosh, Sherry Lynn. Danielle, okay. It's funny, I take my eyes off the screen for a minute and like 20 things happen. Danielle, it might be autofocus. When I do regular recordings, I turn autofocus off because that's all it does is it will do that weird blurry sharp thing. And that's probably what it's doing here. Yep, that's what it's doing. So I'm sorry. I thought there was a way to turn it off, but I haven't been able to figure it out yet. It's just not really something I can control in the live stream. Terry Lynn, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, girl, but I do appreciate it. Um, so we have 2 yeses, it looks like. All right, cool. All right, 1 to 50, 30 seconds. All right. So 30 seconds, 1 to 50. Ready, set, go. Oh, bites of donuts come back to haunt me too. Actually, anything sugar seems to really aggravate my fibros. So I've been like super sugary. So I've been really good lately. But I had a chocolate and Oreo shake from Sonic the other day, and I don't think that's helping my fatigue much. 3, 2, all right, stop. Stop, stop, stop. All right. Oh, tablet got tired of waiting on my butt and was trying to go away. All right. Ready? 9. Everybody's above 9. Yes, I hit my desk and it shook. So let's do this again. 47. Oh, Peggy, you were close. You went over though. It's closest without going over, which is actually Terry Lynn. So congrats, Terry Lynn. Email me here with I know I probably already have your info, but it's helpful if you guys go ahead and send me another email so I don't have to try to dig through it and find it. So, oh my gosh. All right. All right. So, we are at 8. Mm. This one. This is a big good one. Oof. Y'all know how much I like. No, no, it's fine, Loretta. I got it. I got it. I've been writing them on stickies. We're good. We're good. All right. So y'all know I like Lulu Mayo. Love her work. I'm gonna give this one away just because I don't love this one as much as some of her others. This is A Million Bears. And unless I note, these are all uncolored, by the way. I do have a few books that have like a page colored in them, but y'all don't seem to mind that sometimes, so I don't mind giving you guys those options. This is a smaller than usual coloring book if you're not familiar with Lulu Mayo's books. I don't know, the bears just don't um I don't like this one as much as the others, though the art's still just as cute. So, and it's one of those things where I'm trying to be very mindful about the books I do own and realistic about whether I'm going to color in them or not. I may collect some just for the sake of collecting, but this is double-sided, so keep that in mind. But I have been able to use like watercolor gel sticks activated with water on these without any like bleed through. So you could use pencils or different mixed mediums. This is a really cute picture, like the underwater little polar bears and like the little houses and stuff. That is a really cute picture. I think I just saw a couple foxes. I did. Look at that. Look at all those foxes. When I'm not looking for them, they're everywhere. Anyway, really cute book. Um, I'm sorry. Yes, Instagram's fine as well. If you guys don't want to use email, and you have my Instagram, you can just send it that way. Um, I'm trying to think here. We've had 8. It really just depends on how many people we've got still in the chat that haven't won something. If we get to the point where everybody's won something, then we'll do a round 2. I have like 24-ish shipping packages, so we are still well within range. So we're fine. We're fine. Um, I see one yes. Anybody else? Oh wait, Cindy Lee, you've already won one. Danielle, change your name. Cindy Lee, you've already won one. So this is just keep in mind if you've already won a book, we're gonna wait, give everybody a chance. If it gets to the point where we're buying the books and the chat's won one, then we'll go to round 2 and everybody can re-enter again. But we will let you guys know when that happens. So, all right, cool, cool. All right, so we'll reset. 30 seconds, 1 to 50. Ready, set, go. I really do love the Lulu Maya books. I think the next one is A Million Kawaii Cuties, and that's either March or April. I've pre-ordered it, but I can't remember when that one's coming out. But that one looks really cute too. So, of course, like all her books are. I think The Bears is probably one of her older books, I suspect. So, 5, 4, 3. Oh, well, took my eyes off of it for a minute and okay, cool. Yep. All right. So here we go. Mm, everybody, nobody picked one, so I'm gonna hit it again. Oh, this thing hates me. Everybody picked more than a 6. We're gonna get something here. 35. There we go. Peggy, right on the money with 35. I think so, Danielle. I haven't seen any of her books that are one-sided. I wish they were. I could do some really cool stuff with some markers in them, but I get it too with them being smaller, um, why they're double-sided, and I have as I've gotten more used to using mixed media, like watercolors, and I've used my, acrylic shimmer paints in this. Actually, where is it? Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Was that last month? Might have been last month, it was. So, like, you don't have to just use pencils in here. I did a page in A Million Magical Creatures last month where this is all mostly King Art gel sticks with the, acrylic shimmer paint I have and stickles, and, like, it made the page a little wavy just like any wet media would do, and some of the edges look a little sloppy because I'm sloppy, but it didn't bleed through at all. So and I've seen people use gel pens in here too, and crayons. Who is it that uses the Bambino crayons a lot? Is it Color Me Stress Free? Might be. She uses Bambino crayons a lot in her Lulu Mayo books, and they are so cute. Loretta, that's actually really smart. I wish I had that level of patience. I really do. Plus, my scanner's been acting up lately, so it's harder. That's another reason, like, I prefer to use digital because my printers acts up a lot less than my scanner does, so Oh, thank you, Danielle. Yeah, it's just I've been weirdly just kinda not in the mood for markers lately, which is unusual for me because y'all know that's, like, the main thing I color with usually, and I just ain't really felt like coloring in that with that, but I will color I've been all about using paints and watercolors and stuff, so which is great because 'cause I've got a ton of stuff I need to use. So certainly, um no, it's a good thing. So, alright, that's fine. I mean, I've got it written down, Danielle, so I think we'll be good. So, I've got them written. That's why I'm putting them on Post-it notes as well, just in case you guys forget your username, that I know who it actually belongs to. Alright, Gardens in Bloom. This is a Zendoodle book by Nicolette Corley. There's a little bit of bended, like, it's the cover's just got a little bit of a bend right here. This was a book outlet book, and, sometimes if you get the scratch and dent ones, you get a little bit of wear and tear on the covers. I just wanna make you it does not affect the paper inside. I just try to be very, very, transparent about this. I've been kinda waffling on getting garden kitties. I don't know if I want it or not. So this one is, flowers and birds, single-sided. The Zendoodle paper is interesting. I will say, if you have, really juicy markers or you use permanent markers, like use any kind of markers, um, the really juicy, budget-friendly, and, like, the permanent markers do well in here. And then I'm assuming other things do good in here as well, so. The art is a little light on some of the pages, but I have a ton of garden and flower books. And so, again, just a matter of mindfulness. This page is really cool. Just matter of mindfulness and knowing that I'm not going to color probably very much in this one. So, we are going to find it a more loved home. Hi, Thomas. Welcome. All right, cool. I see one yes. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, Brooke said yes too. So, okay. Thanks, Valerie. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I'm having a lot of fun with them. So, um, I'm sure at some point I will get burnt out and want to go back to my markers, but for right now, and that's probably why I haven't done many color by numbers this month, just because I usually use a lot of marker. So, but all right, cool. Happy Saturday, Thomas. All right. Again, US only 1 to 50, 30 seconds. My tablet got tired of me talking. All right. Closest without going over. Ready? Go. This is for Gardens in Bloom, US only. We did a book depository giveaway earlier for the international people. So, um, like I said, I try to make sure everybody gets an opportunity. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, up. That's all right, Julie. Yours came up right as I hit stop, so we're good. I try, like I said, we're laid back here. We try to realize some of these pop up right as I hit stop, so I try to give it a little flexibility. All right. Yeah. Well, 39. Brooke, you are the winner. Come on now. I am not Bob Barker, or as I guess you youngins would know, Drew Carey. Bob Barker. I'm showing my age. God, that was the way as a kid, though. You knew it was gonna be a good day, like, even if you were homesick from school, you'd sit down with some cereal, watch Price is Right with Bob Barker. Life would be pretty good. And then all the soap operas would come on, you'd get bored and wanna do something else. Congrats, Brooke. My mom loved Bob. Oh my gosh, Brooke. No, you didn't. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Yes, I am 40. I am very aware of this. I am 40. I'm very well aware that so many of the people I went to school with have kids that are graduating or close to graduating right now. And actually my stepson I had from my second marriage turned 18. I think it was last year. So I don't know. I think he was a year he might have started a year late, so he might be graduating this year. I can't remember. I don't keep in contact with him for reasons. Not him, but for reasons. But yeah, so if I had kids, they'd probably be close to graduating by now. So I get it. I get it. Ah, that's good. Yes, you are still in your 20s, Brooke. Enjoy it. I'm ancient, so there. No, you're not, Loretta. Stop it. It's all as they say, it's all about your mind. I'm 40 physically, I feel 60, mentally I feel like 20. So there's a wide span. So it's all good. It's all good. Um but yeah, no, I'm just teasing you. Yeah, I know. No, don't get me wrong. I wish my, body would get the memo that I really am only 40 and it needs to stop, and it refuses. It just refuses. Though hopefully this maybe trying to get my heart rate down will help a little bit with the fatigue. I'm hoping, and some of the issues I'm having there. But I was telling, if you weren't here at the start, I went to see the heart specialist yesterday for my follow up, and All my tests look fine. My plaque buildup, apparently the calcium coronary test was a 0, in terms of percentage risk for a heart attack, so I'm doing pretty darn good for being a mega chonker. Doing pretty good there, and structurally, they didn't really see anything on the monitor that was concerning, so it's nothing serious, but they think I just have a fast heart rate, and the medicine I was taking wasn't quite getting it down, so we've added a beta blocker to it. My blood pressure, y'all, was 110/70, which, like, ain't been that in years. I've always been just borderline, like 120/80 something and something like that. So they only added a little bit because they didn't want my blood pressure to dip down. But man, today, since I started taking it last night, I've been so tired. My heart rate's been down though, so that's good. Yes, I am hip and cool. 81. Hey, you are on here though. You are living your best life. As they say, age is just a number. Well, see, some of y'all, I would have never guessed this. I don't know, like, yeah. Hey, let's play with Legos. Yep. My husband actually has a really nice Lego collection still, and my brother does. Man, Legos, shoot. Those are an investment. Y'all wanna talk, like, you think, like, some people are like, "Oh, Legos, that's just a kid's thing." No, those suckers are an investment, like, they are hella expensive. I forgot what time it was. Look, obviously, we're all mostly all over 18, so I think it's fine if I drop a few cuss words here. Obviously, we're not 18 or under 18. But uh, what was yeah, I can't remember what the name of it was. Metoprolol or something. They started me out on a really small amount. It was like 25 milligrams. And he didn't really want to do it, but the verapamil they had me on was not getting my heart rate down. It was helping at first, but it was like temporary. And so he had to add just a really small amount in just to try to get my heart rate. And it has made a difference. I mean, just in the past 24 hours, my heart rate's probably been down 5, 10 beats on average. Um, like when she took my heart rate yesterday when I was sitting in the chair at the doctor's office, it was like 110. And my resting heart rate on the monitor was 92. And the average for people is like 64 to 100 for an adult my age, but she said 92 is, 90 and up is still on the high side. And she said, she's like, "Of course, it could be your weight." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sure it probably is." But they can't really find a reason why it's high, but it's been like that for years. Ever since I got started with fibro and I had mono back in 2014, it's always ran kinda high. So I they don't think it's serious, but it's one of those things where we're gonna try to get it down so I feel better. So so that's all. Nothing. Okay, Barbara. Yep, that's it. Yep, Colette, y'all got it. I can never pronounce them right. Oh, yes, I have a Fitbit right here. Um, and right now, sitting here yapping with y'all, my heart rate is 94, which is actually pretty good. Usually when I'm sitting here, now I haven't taken it this evening yet. I'm gonna take it probably after we end the live stream. He said to take it with food. It probably would work a little better. But oh, see, now it just jumped down to 89. If I'm sitting here working or doing stuff, sometimes it's near like 100, and if I just get up and walk across the room, it'll jump up to 110, 115. Just and like I said, they couldn't my mom had a hole in her heart, growing up that they didn't catch till she was 35. So, of course, for years, I've been concerned that's what it was. Plus, I had a second cousin die of a heart attack at 39 just like 2 months ago. But all the testing shows I don't they don't see anything signifying any of that's going on. So it's just I have a high heart rate. So but yes, I love my Fitbit. I originally got it to track my sleep, because I have chronic insomnia, and I'm wearing a CPAP, so I like to track my sleep quality. Um, and it has been super helpful in showing me how much my heart rate varies. So that was super. Having more information when you go to see a specialist is like super helpful, when it comes to them trying to pinpoint what's going on. So anyway, sorry, that was a little bit of an aside. Um, yeah, and I did read online that, the holes in the heart, like between the left and the right ventricles, can actually have some hereditary like, some studies have shown that can run in families, and, like, they didn't find it in my mom till she was 35. Normally, they pick those up in kids. Her OBGYN just happened to hear it one day when he was listening to her chest, heard the murmur, and it had gotten to the size of a quarter, and it was crazy. They had to do open heart surgery on her when I think I was in 4th grade. She had trouble having me, y'all, had to take, like, fertility meds and stuff, was having trouble, she had some miscarriages and stuff. Had me, they assumed I was gonna be the only one. She had that open heart surgery, and, like, a year later, she was 34 or something, like, a year later, she popped up pregnant with my brother. So that's why there's, like, 12 years difference between us, because he was unexpected, and they really just and probably the hole in her heart's what caused a lot of the stress that she probably was lucky to have me, to be quite honest. So, fun story there. Fun story. Hi, Michelle Creates. Welcome. I am just babbling away. We were having a little chat intro. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. Oh, yeah. So I'll say this about Legos, and then we'll get back to the giveaways here. Um, oh my gosh, yeah, like, I mean, legit Legos are expensive. My brother loved them as a kid, like, he was very hyperactive, but you could always tell it was Christmas morning because 'cause he'd get big Lego sets, and you wouldn't hear anything out of him for the rest of the day because he would be in there zeroed in putting them together. And he still has them. He is 28, and I don't know, he's probably given some of them away, but he has kept a lot of those sets, and those things do not depreciate in value. If anything, they a lot of the sets increase in value if they discontinue them, and they're like I said, they're pretty expensive to begin with. Um, and my husband loves Star Wars, and he has a lot of the, Star Wars. Like, he has a Death Star and a Millennium Falcon and stuff, and yeah, I mean, those things are an investment. I I definitely those are all like coloring, those are for all ages, I feel like. I like these. These are the little Lego brickheads. I still need to put these 2 together. I had gotten one that was a turkey and, like, an auction thing, and it was so cute when I put it together. It was like my speed of Legos, nothing too complicated, that I've gotten these 2. Like, I love my little lucky cat here. I just haven't put them together yet. These things can run 25, $30 depending on which one you're collecting, and these are like little small sets of Legos. So, yeah, they are definitely an investment. Alright. Oh my gosh, Loretta. Yeah, my mom got really Oh, my husband brought in the little turkey I put together. That was my little Lego turkey. So these are brick heads, which are just small little miniature Lego sets. And I gotten this, like I said, 1 year for something and put it together. And it was just really fun. I don't like to spend a ton of time on Legos, but I like to spend this is my speed. And so they have these all over. I mean, they've got all kinds out there. And Star Wars. My brother actually got Brent some little Mandalorian ones for actually, I think probably what we're gonna do for Valentine's Day, we might sit and put together our little, Lego sets. That might be something we do together. But, anyway, um, Yeah, Loretta, what I was saying is my mom got pretty lucky. Oh, no. Brent's feeling his age too. Brent C is my husband, by the way, in the chat, if you guys didn't already know that. So, um, but, yeah, I honestly, I'm shocked that my mom got really lucky because they just were so late in finding it in her that she didn't wind up with a stroke. Thomas, my mom's doing pretty good right now. She she's had some complications, like, she's got, I can never think of what it's called. It's where the, like, veins and arteries in your chest are enlarged because, like, your heart has had to, work harder, and so, like, it didn't I think it's hypertension or something. Maybe not hypertension's not right, that's your blood pressure. Anyway, there's a term for it, and I can't think of it, but, like, her veins and stuff kinda enlarged a bit, because of the extra work her heart had to do. Um, she had to go on because of that, I think she wound up, she has AFib now, so, they had to put her on blood thinners. That caused a whole host of GI complications. I honestly think if we hadn't been able to get her off the blood thinners, she probably wouldn't be here now. But she had something called a Watchman device put into her heart. Um, Little lesson, and I promise we'll get to, the books, but in your heart, there's apparently, like, a little notch, and I they don't really know why it's there, I guess through human evolution, it was probably there for something many moons ago, and it's not really kind of like your appendix, you know. There, well, no, your appendix I think has some purpose they found. Anyway, there's a notch in everybody's heart, and when somebody has AFib, the biggest concern is that a blood clot forms in that notch in your heart and then kicks out, loosens up and kicks out and runs up into like your neck or your brain, and that's like major stroke. Like, you don't come back from those types of stroke. So she had to take blood thinners. Well, every blood thinner she had was giving her ulcers and causing GI bleeds and causing a lot of problems for her. The Watchman device, they go into your heart and they insert a little something like just a little piece into that notch, and the scar tissue forms over so that nothing can collect in that notch anymore. And people that get that device, it is FDA approved. They can either just take like baby aspirin or go off blood thinners entirely, which fortunately my mom was able to do. Um, she did have a suspicious small bleed a few months ago. So, like, even after 2 years of having this Watchman device and being off blood thinners, like, her GI system, I think, is still so fragile from those blood thinners. But, she's hanging in there. Her and my dad went out yesterday. My dad took 3 weeks vacation off work. They went out. It was like 60 something degrees here yesterday. Had like a picnic, went out and got on a ferry over in Tompkinsville, Kentucky, and just yeah, she felt well enough to go out, and I think they're just going to kind of do their thing and stay away from everybody. Fortunately, she's managed to keep from getting COVID, and my dad has too. The last few years we've all been, obviously super careful for them, and they're doing well. They're doing well. So thank you for asking, Thomas. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Yep. Oh boy, Tori. Yes, I bet that forever your grandson, oh, well, he thinks you're a cool grandma now. Hopefully, it forever will think you're a cool grandma for that. So, oh gosh, Barbara, I'm sorry you have to be on those. Yeah, she started out on warfarin, which is like a really common blood thinner, and she had a lot of bleed issues with that. So they switched her to a more recent one that's more expensive, and that one caused her issues. And like everyone they switched her to was causing some complications. So fortunately, hopefully you're not having you're not having to deal with those. But yeah, I would have never guessed the blood thinners would have caused that many issues, and she had a really bad GI bleed the weekend they gave her the Watchman device. She had a bleed that was so bad they had to go in and surgically stop it, and so, um, like I said, I truly think if she had to stay on them, I and fortunately, she had that done right before they started, rescheduling surgeries and stuff because of COVID. Like, she was in there March 13th, 2020. If she had to wait a couple weeks or a month, I don't know if she woulda made it if they had to reschedule it, so we were very fortunate, in that. Agreed, Julia. Yeah, some drugs are just worse than disease. Sometimes you have to make a choice. I'm supposed to take Lyrica and gabapentin are drugs that do wonders for my fibro pain, but they cause gastroparesis, which slows down my digestive system, and it causes so many problems that I had to go off of them in December. So I'm just having to kind of manage my pain myself, and it's not great. It's not great. Yes, hugs for everybody. Hugs for everybody. Indeed. I think everybody it's not an easy time, I think, for very many people right now. Health issues, just life issues. It's a hard time. It's not easy right now for I think most of us and hopefully things like this, I like doing this because it's a couple dollars to ship through media mail. I don't mind doing that. If I can do something to brighten somebody's day, when I know people are having a rough go of it, then it's totally worth it to me. I get a lot of kindness shown to me, and I feel like and through this channel, you guys are always so supportive when I've lost my fur babies and when I went through some hard times, you guys have always been supportive, and I feel like these giveaways to me are my way to pay it forward and just be able to say thank you. So you too, Barbara. You've been there with me for you've been around for quite a while, so you know how it's been, and you've like you and so many of y'all. I just I this YouTube channel was when I started it, I really had no idea what was going to come of it, and that was one of the best decisions I think I've made in my life because you guys, it's just it really has just been amazing, and I appreciate you guys. Okay, sorry, sorry, a little bit of an aside there, but that's okay. We've been plugging along pretty good. Um, we'll get back to our books. So I love this book. I found it at Ollie's. I had to go back and get two more copies because I love it so very much. I used two of the copies, but the third one I don't use. So I was like, okay, I really don't need three copies of the book. This is ridiculous. So I wanted to see if any of you guys would be interested in this. This is Cats Coloring for Mindfulness by boy, I'm gonna say this wrong. Mes Demoiselles. It is a duo of illustrators. And this is just a silly, quirky little cat book. I love it. So you have a cover, like you can color the insides of the covers. I love their little masks that they have on their eyes there. It's very cute. It is double sided. Oh, the same one's on that side. Cool. So all the pages have names. So here's like the nameplate page, and these are so cute. This is probably I think one of my cutest cat books up until my recent purchases. I am gonna have a flip through video hopefully tomorrow. The audio is a little wonky on it, and I apologize. But I just bought the books that I think are gonna replace this for my favorite illustrated cat book. So this has held the award for a long time. And so it's just a very cute book. I love this one where the cat's in the bird cage and the birds are on the outside. That is just so stinking cute. The little mice in the woods, cat's checking them out. I've used pencils and pastels in here so far. I haven't used anything else yet. The little hats are so cute. Why am I flipping through this whole thing? See, look, this happens every time. Anyway, they all have names in the back, if you're curious. Little Sphinx camel kitty, I guess. It's different. You got like the little Russian nesting doll cats. I think those are cute. Little cats hiding in the flowers, and then the big kitty hiding back there. Where is it? There is one in particular. This one's a little creepy with like the owl face on the cat and the cat face on the owl. That one's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to find it. Anyway, just a lot of really cute pictures. All right. I see one yes. Anybody else? Oh, wait. So Tori says yes. Anybody else? Here, I'll show you guys while I'm waiting. Is this the one? So I use one copy for marker and I use one copy for pencil. This is the marker one. I think this one I was playing around with some of the chameleon markers that give you like the color fades and stuff. So I haven't really done much in the marker book. Oh no, I started. Here's a whip. I completely forgot I did. This was the page I was looking for. So there I am with markers. Markers definitely bleed through. So if you don't love the page behind it, nothing wrong with that. And then this is the one where I am playing around. I played around with pencil, a little bit of gel pen here, and then pastel for the background. The gel pen did bleed through some, so you definitely want to test. And then I was playing around with different types of pencils here. And I was using Amazon Basics here to start this one. So, just to give you guys an idea. All right, cool. We got multiple yeses. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Thomas. I've been very fortunate. I have had some family members sick with it, but I haven't had anyone. I've had friends that ended up in the hospital with it, but fortunately, nobody I know. However, I do know that the husband, the second husband I had that I was talking about earlier, his wife that he's currently married, she passed away, and I heard that through a mutual friend. I don't keep in contact with him for many reasons. Probably don't really want to go into it here. One of these days I will tell the story, but there are reasons I don't have contact with him. And I feel terrible for him and I wouldn't wish that on anybody and I know that that has probably been pretty devastating for him. So it is a thing and unfortunately it's just I don't anticipate it's going to get a whole lot better anytime soon, unfortunately. Phew, goodness. I'm glad to hear that, Loretta. Oh no, Tammy, I'm so sorry. My best friend from high school, I mean, we're still really close, but she's got kids and I don't. So you know, sometimes that's just how it goes. I We hang out every now and then, but I don't we don't we're not mutual moms, so I guess we don't have a whole ton in common now, but we keep up. She was really sick and in the hospital with it, and I was seriously worried about her. She pulled through though. So, all right. We have interest in this. I'm so sorry, Michelle. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those things, I think, as time goes on, more and more of us. are gonna have that unfortunately, it's going to be, something like that, I think, for probably most of us, is that we're gonna at least know of one person where it has complications from it. So, I've had some on my dad's side, well, probably my mom's side too, so alright. Um, here I am trying to say I'm trying to brighten everybody's day, and then I'm so sorry, y'all. I know it's tough, and like I said, I just it's not easy. It's not easy right now. Anyway, all right. So we are going to do this. Um, Goodness, we're gonna do this 1 to 50, 30 seconds, and for cats, ready? Oh, U.S. only. Just because we got off the topic for a while, we're gonna run through it again. U.S. only for these. Um, number closest to the number I generate without going over. So, we're going any number between 1 and 50. Not a lot of chat during the times we're doing this, just so we can keep up with the numbers. Um, I if you pick a number it's already been picked, you can do another number. There's not so many of y'all that I can't keep up. Just don't delete your original number so we know. And get your number in before I put stop in the chat. And if you've already entered, please, or if you've, I did it again. If you've already won a book, please don't uh, enter in again until we give everybody a chance. And if we get to the point where everybody on the chat has won a book, then we'll start off around two, and then everybody can enter back in again. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. So ready, set, go. So we've been going about 2 hours here. I don't know where we're at if I start counting. Eh, we'll go about another hour and see where we're at. 3 hours is about all I have in me. So, alright, stop. Oh gosh. Of you, you've already won, so, we're waiting till we do round 2 before we anybody that's won a book gets another chance, so just a heads up there. Alright, so here we go. 36. Yeah, 36. Wait, I see a 27. I think it's Tori. I think it's Tori. Yeah, there were a lot for this one. Yep, okay. Yep, Tori is it. Awesome. Yeah, it is a really cute book. I absolutely if you're a cat lover, I absolutely recommend it. Congrats, Tori. Sorry, my brain's not working too well either right now, evidently. I needed to go over that a couple times, so alright, cool, cool. Oh, actually, here, let me write this off. Well, Sidonia has left. She got bored. She's moved to the bed in here, the guest bed, and Leroy is still over here sulking. So, let's well, we can do Sorry guys, I am thinking. Thinking. We have oh yeah, let's do this one. This one's kinda different. Hi Jamie, welcome. Oh, congratulations and happy anniversary, Danielle. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, happy dating anniversary. Yes, my husband and I are actually having our dating anniversary later this month. So y'all go have fun with your dessert. And thanks for coming by. Hi, Jamie. Welcome. They always love to get in your way, especially if you're at a desk. They think you're doing something fun. And all right, so this book's a little different. This was another Ollie's find. It's called Beautiful Vintage. And basically, this is a book that has the background filled in, and then you color the foreground. So let's see here. And it's a variety of images, like you got these like pattern types like this. This one some of them just have the border colored in. And they're vintage kind of vintage art, vintage drawing. There's pattern. All kinds of different images. So if you don't like doing backgrounds and you like a lot of different images, this might be a good choice for you. It is single-sided. I've not colored in this one, so I have no idea what would work well in this. I'm assuming pencils will do just fine. With it being single-sided, probably markers too. I think that one's really cool. Little steampunk bird cage. And she's pretty. I just picked it up. I thought it was neat because it was different and just again one of those things. I don't know if I'm going to ever color in this, so let's try to find a home for it. That owl looks over with it with everything in life. So it was published in 2016. Yep. First published, this was the first edition for North America by Barron's Educational Series, first published in Great Britain in 2015 by Michael O'Mara Books. Has illustrations designed by, does have some additional like Shutterstock type images, but I think a lot of these were, uh, it's various artists. So, all right, do I have any interest in this one? There's another steampunky kind of tree. Like I said, a little bit different. Okay, awesome. All right, let's get set up. All right, 30 seconds. Number between 1 and 50. US only. Closest without going over. And start. Let's get those numbers in. I've been trying to speed it up, but I got off track there for a while. So, all right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Oh, Caden got theirs in right when I hit stop. So there's 3 entered in. All right. Y'all are all over 10, so we'll hit it again. Y'all are all over 7. 28. Michelle Creates. You are the winner. Congratulations. Yay. Oh, That's one L. When I grew up, there were twins, twins. There were triplets I grew up with, in the first, place I lived, and they had Melissa, Melanie, and Michelle, and I remember that Michelle actually was 1L, so totally reminds me of her. Alright, cool, cool. Alright, let me think on this one. Is this the one where no, I don't think so, I think it's sorry. Alright. We have a view, earlier, y'all, I'd blown my budget on 2, Korean coloring books because of the shipping, and, like, last week, and then I saw Amazon's got a 3 for the price of 2 sale going on right now. I'll see if I can find that link for y'all. It's actually in my community page if you guys wanna go check it out. Um, yeah, we are pretty popular right now, but, no, I ended up getting 2 sets of 3 books today. I Their 3 for 2 sales are really good, and it's just hard to pass that up, so Thomas, yes, my husband and I actually both play video games. He plays far more than I do just because, coloring takes up a lot of my time. So, I kinda I shift between video games and coloring and reading, and his real, love is video games totally. So, he plays a lot. We both play mostly PC games, and so, yeah, yeah, he is we're both big gamers. Alright, so, yeah, that 3 for 2. And 2 of them, 2 yes, there you go. Absolutely, that is the truth. Um, Subconsciously in my head this morning, it was like, "Oh, Michelle, you're, gonna give away books, so it's okay to go buy more." But I've done really good sticking to my budget, and then that happened. I actually got 2 Hannah Carls on books. Here you go. Um If you just wanna put the February 2022 or put Livestream giveaway or something like that, I'll know what it is. Alright, I just gave y'all the link to it. It's got, George Tufex's books, Hannah Carl's on books. I actually got 2 myself that I didn't have. I got the Grains of Gold, because yes, most of the pictures are gathered from her other books, but the unique pictures in there are so good. She's got one with, like, the 2 ladies on the planet or whatever with the rocket ship, and I was just like, "Okay, yeah, this is just too good to pass up." So I got her Grains of Gold, and I also got, did I get Jewelry Box? I think I got Jewelry Box too. Which usually has a lot of people in it, but there's also some really good she has a lot of cats in her books, so I think that's why I'm drawn to them. Anyway, so yes, no, Jewelry Box, Grains of Gold, Daydreams, and Seasons are in there. At least they were as of this morning. I saw those 4. So, yeah. So, yeah, if you guys, didn't know, Hannah Carlson's been having a tough go of it actually in regards to her health as well. She said she had to go to the hospital and actually got diagnosed with a brain tumor. So she is, I think they're trying to process that. She is, her next book in the Tales series is, like, Tales from the I can't remember what it is, something cities. is due to release on that, just shipping to the EU for now. I can't remember the name of the site, but soon the Swedish version will be available on Book Depository. She's also publishing a kids book, which I think is going to be something we probably all want anyway, even though it's a kids coloring book. So, um, okay, awesome. see, look, what was I gonna say? Here I am. Just I'm enabling everybody. It's terrible. It's terrible. All right. So bless your heart. Yep. Favorite Southern sayings. I had ordered this. I believe this was on Book Outlet. It is very cute, but again, I'm not big on books with words in them. I ordered this, and then that was one of those things I just come to realize over time. But it is a very cute book. I always joked when I was a kid that my mother, we should do a book of her sayings. Don't get your feathers ruffled. Knee high to a grasshopper. Look at that little cat. That's so cute. All right. So I hadn't looked at this in a while. You get the saying on one side and then like a kind of coordinating picture on the other. So, very cute book. I'm so sorry for the autofocus. When it comes to words and books, it does not autofocus well. So, if a cowgirl is smiling, she's thinking of doing something crazy. If she's laughing, she's already done it. Southern girls know everybody's first name: Honey, Darling, and Sugar. Sugar. Can't run with the big dogs. Stay on the porch. She could start an argument in an empty house. This is me. Mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy. So yeah, just real cute pictures. Just like I said, I'm not big on words in coloring books. So it is a really cute book though. And um all right. Does anybody have any interest in this book? Let's put the yes in chat. Knickers and a knot. Yep. I think Dumber in a Box of Rocks is in here. Yeah. Maybe not. Most of these seem fairly nice. Ain't got the good sense God gave a goose, which is really saying something because I don't think geese have very much sense. So it's cute little flies with honey rather than vinegar. Or maybe Dumber in a Box of Rocks isn't in here. It would be in mine. Sweating like a sinner in church. If Grandma ain't happy, run. Well, that's cute. Like all the different southern states. Oh, and they're their state flowers because the iris is for Tennessee. That's very cool. All right, cool. Brick short of load. Oh gosh. Okay. Yep. We've got multiples here. All right. Cool. Reset. 150. And we'll be closest without going over. 30 seconds. Number between 1 and 50. US only. Ready? Go. Oh no, Loretta. I'm sorry. That is one thing I'll say. We pay a lot for the internet where I live. It's like a co-op, but I'll say at least the internet's reliable. And considering we both work from home, that's it's a good thing. But all right, stop. Now, Barbara, you came in right at the mark, so that's fine. Um, Now there's still places around me where my cell phone coverage isn't great, and that's really frustrating. All right. Okay. Ready? 21, Barbara. I believe you are the closest without going over. I saw you popped up just as I hit stop, so I'm counting yours as within that 30-second range. So congrats, Barbara. I know sometimes there can be a bit of a lag, so I try to be flexible here. All right. Got that right, right. Yeah. All right, cool. And I lost my copy and paste. So email kits and caboodles. I think it's coloring at oh, man, I can't remember my own email address. It's pitiful. Yes. Okay, I'm right. Kits and caboodles coloring. Yeah. There we go. Oh, there looks like there's a space there. Sorry. There's no spaces in that email. So if you just take out that, or I don't know what it's doing there. That's weird. Okay. Fair enough. If you have any trouble with that, let me know. I put it in the description of the video as well. So if I didn't type it in right there, then. All right. We're going to have another Cats book. I know y'all are like, why are you giving away your Cats books? Trust and believe. I have plenty of cat books. This is actually a copy. Somebody given me one as a birthday present, the same book, but I already had it. So this is just a dupe I had. What is that, Caden? I don't understand the question. But yeah, this is a duplicate. This is a Dover. This is actually a Dover book. It is part of their paint or color series. It's a little different than their Creative Haven books, but it's still single sided. The drawings actually just have light gray lines. So this is, I guess, more suitable for like watercolor, or you can use colored pencils, or I guess these tend to be you don't see the lines as much in these. So if you like to paint or use watercolor in here, this might be a good choice. Oh, sorry. Goodness. Okay. Sorry about that. Is that a little better? No problem, Julia. Thank you for coming by. This mic's weird. Sometimes it's too close to my face, and then sometimes I pull it away. And yeah. All right. So let's look at. So these are very light gray lines. If you don't like lines in your pictures, this might be useful. And but it's not so light gray that it's hard to see the line art. I still think you could easily come in and color this with marker. Very cute book. This is another one of those I'm looking through and I'm like, why haven't I colored in mine yet? This is super cute. Next month will be the alphabet color C. So that is going to be my big month for my other big month for cat pictures, other than Cattober, I think. He is not looking impressed with whatever is going on in that room. There's the one from the front. Little cute Christmas one. These look like, well, maybe not all of them are purebred cats. I wish they would put like some books will put like descriptions here of what type of cat they are, but it doesn't look like this one does. That's a cute little picture. Okay. Hi, my creative coloring. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. No, Caden, I had given away a dark crystal coloring heaven book earlier, but I don't think I have any others like that. I am so sorry. Trust if I had some, I would definitely have them in the pile because I'm not big on coloring crystals. So, But yeah, the Dark Crystal book's already been done, so alright, anybody have any interest in this one? Oh, goodness, no, that's fine, that's fine. I live stream, like, what, once every couple months, so, 5 o'clock on Saturdays is a good one for me because, usually I feed the cats around 8, and if this goes to 3 hours like it usually does, 8's a good stopping point for me because I have to feed the cats anyway. It gives me a chance to kind of calm down a bit from the live stream. I know this I shouldn't be so worked up, but, and just kinda it doesn't really, cause me any major I like doing really late night ones 'cause they get interesting, but it really affects my sleep, so, and yeah, Saturdays, yeah, twice a year usually. I know, right? It kinda feels that way. And usually here lately, it's just been giveaways. Maybe that I can do one where I actually color. I did one in July for the fundraiser, which I'm gonna do again this year for that local, animal rescue. I'm gonna do that again in July, I think, if that's when they do their, 5K walk again. And, yeah, I don't think I did another one till, like, December when we did the giveaway, so y'all know how it goes. I stay pretty consistent for a few months, and then I have kind of a dip in my depression and stuff really hits, and I just struggle for a couple months. Or like Maggie passed away in September, so that was really rough, and just life happens, and so y'all will see me kind of go off grid for a few months. And I've actually had a pretty good run though since October, November, so fingers crossed, maybe even though things my depression hasn't been doing very well for about a month, it's been a lot better the last week or so. I've actually been able to hang in there, so who knows? Oh, bye, Colette. Okay, cool. We have interest here. All right. But yeah, no, this time I've ready. All right, 150, 30 seconds, World of Cats, go. There are other books that are, titled World of Cats, but this is specifically the one by John Green. I appreciate it. Thank you. Um, yeah, no, like I said, usually I will let you guys know when I have to take a bit of a break, but this time like I said, I've been able to kind of hang in there. So, um, who knows though what the next month will hold. And stop. Just And that's the thing. A lot of people have to take breaks with their channels from time to time, and I totally get it because I've been there. And sometimes it takes a lot to do videos, and sometimes you just don't have it in you to do them. But it's been one of the things keeping me going. So we'll just ride this one until it gets to the point I do need to take a break, and it'll be okay when that happens. So, all right, ready? Everybody's got more than 3. Everybody's got more than 8. 23. Tammy! Tammy, for the win. Tammy at 16. You are the closest. Congrats. Congrats. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Give me a minute. Well, I'll create an echo if I'm not careful. Trying to pull up my live stream. So my email is also in the description, guys, just so y'all know if you need it. And Kim, I am so sorry I was missing your live stream too. I will have to go back and catch up. I just like I said, this is what I had. You know me, you know how few and far between I live stream. So um I will have to go check yours out. So yes, crazy cat ladies for the win. Yes, I saw Worlds of Wonder was on there and I saw Secret Garden. I don't know if I saw any of her other books on there. I have both. I think I have the Secret Gardens postcards somewhere. Maybe no, maybe it wasn't. I can't remember. I have to go digging in that box. But yeah, no, I feel like the illustrations in the books are just the little books are just so tiny. I'm the same way. I have trouble with that. Yeah, they got it is a good sale. They've got some George Tufexis ones on there too. The Cats coloring book, which I love, of course. The Cats color by numbers on there. His newest one, Around the World, is on there. Um, he's about to come out with another one called Endless Summer. I pre-ordered that. I actually believe I'm getting that in the next week or two. But his newest one, Around the World, with all the different places, is on there. Cats is on the Cats coloring book, color by numbers on there. I can't remember if there was anything else. So it is. I'm terrible. I'm like, oh, hey, go look at these. Here I am getting rid of all these coloring books, and then I go buy more. Yeah, Tammy, I was telling them earlier, I had bought. So I'm gonna do a flip through hopefully tomorrow. The audio is gonna be not great because my headset wasn't hooked up, but I really don't want to re-record it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys because I have to show you. I have new favorite books, new favorite cat coloring books. And I know I'm just enabling. And no, these are not for giveaway. These are mine. Mine. Um, I found these on Etsy, and that was my mistake because they're available on Book Depository, and I could have saved a lot on shipping. But they're called Cat Coloring Therapy, and they're Korean books. And there's a 1 and 2. They're by Grace J. Y'all, Tammy, I almost messaged you today because I was like, "You are gonna want these books." So you'll see the full flip throughs of these tomorrow, but I'm gonna give you a sneak peek because these are absolutely hands down, I think, my favorite books now in my collection. So this for the first one is A Town of Cats. And so here's the whole town with all the different little scenes that they feature in the book. So this is the most complicated set of images in the book. Sid. Oh my goodness. So cat coloring therapy. I'm going to go ahead because you guys are on here with me and give you the links to these on Book Depository. Whoops. Yeah. I got them on Etsy, but I had to pay shipping for them. And it turns out they are on Book Depository and for the same retail price, but you don't have to pay shipping. Oh my gosh, this other one doesn't want to give me the link. Okay. So I just put out the link for the book I'm showing you guys right now. There is a second one that is at this link. Okay. So the first book, y'all. This is me and this is Leroy. Like, they're all different scenes. They're not overly complicated. The cats and the overalls just kill me. They just kill me. I just are these just not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? If you don't like cats, I'm sorry. You're kinda at the wrong channel if you don't like cats, but But these I can totally see myself coloring. I've not tested anything yet in here, so I have no idea. Oh, no. So there's that. Yeah, so they were like 20 bucks on Etsy each, like 15 to $20 US. Then it was like another 20 to 30 shipping or something like that. Like I really messed up. But to be fair, I didn't know the English title and artist until I got them. And then when I was looking for the links, I happened to go to Book Depository and there they were. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I could have saved so much money on shipping because it's free shipping to the US from Book Depository. So at least for the US. This one's even better, y'all. The number 2 book. Apparently this is the uncle, this tiger. And he is hanging out with his nephews and nieces, his 7 nephews and nieces. I thought it did too. Oh, no, I'm so sorry, Happy Trekker. Now I feel like I'm just I know you guys, from what I can tell, some of the, um, some of the Aussies that I watch on YouTube, I know you guys have a lot of trouble getting stuff shipped in sometimes from other countries, so I am so sorry. But y'all, this one, I just and there's this little black and white cat right here, it reminds me a little bit of Oreo. That hangs on his back all the time throughout the pictures. Where's my favorite pictures? So here's the birthday ones. Y'all will see me probably do one of these for my birthday month in May. Um, oh, where's it at? This, y'all, with the butts and the tails. That's just, oh my gosh, it's so stinking cute. And this one's even less complex than the other one, but just enough art to it. All right, where's my other favorite pictures? Here, where he's chasing them and the little bushy tails and them flying up the stairs. And then over here, they're watching a scary movie, and he's he's all like terrified, and this one's hiding behind the paw, and this one's hiding behind. They're both hiding behind him. It's just okay. I gotta stop. Anyway, Tammy, I thought of you. Tammy is my other crazy cat lady in crime when it comes to cat books, and I'm telling y'all these. I'm so excited. I'm terrified to color in these. Not so much now that I know they're on Book Depository, because worst case scenario, if I really mess something up, I don't feel like I've just lost the book forever and I can never get it again. I'd have to wait a while before I felt comfortable doing it, but I'm actually really excited to get into these and play with them and see what I can do. Okay, sorry. You guys get a full flip through tomorrow, so just a heads up on that. And then I also have Tales from the Witch's Cottage by Hannah Carl's on for tomorrow, so just a sneak peek. All right, where are we at here? Got about 20 minutes. Anyway, yeah, yes, I didn't even think about that. You're absolutely right, Jamie. I feel like it was wasn't it your channel? Oh gosh, Loretta, I don't know if I could do that. I'd be so scared. Um, Jamie, I really thought it was your channel I saw one of them on. I don't know if it was the first one or the second one, but I thought it was your channel I saw one of the books on, and that's where it led me to find them, and I had them stowed away on a wish list for a while, and then I was like, I've waited long enough. I'm gonna go ahead and get them. All right. So let me think. Here we go. Let me check one thing on this book. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that one. Okay. So we've got a couple posh coloring books. So the paper is let me see. Okay, well, I Jamie, I thought it was your channel. I'm so sorry. I don't know whose it was then. But so I was comparing the paper to this one, which is like I can't remember the English translation of this one. It's like, oh yeah, Story of Precious Cats. It's right here. I was comparing the paper to these because this is a similar type of book, but this one's just a lot more detailed. Um, the paper feels just a little bit thinner than this. Where'd it go? Where'd they go? I stuck it right here. Like I can see just a ghosting of the text behind it here. So it's not super thick paper, but it's also not, I would say, medium weight paper. A little heavier than Creative Haven paper. And I consider Creative Haven like a mid-range paper. The weight of the paper feels a little more than that. It feels very smooth. So I think your softer colored pencils would do well on this, but I definitely want to try some watercolor and some mixed media in here. I'm probably going to use this page as a tester page because there's not really another blank page in here. I hate to do that to the front, but I'm going to have to because I'm not going to feel comfortable otherwise. Oh, yeah, there's the little Christmas pictures. What was my favorite picture in here? I can't remember. Here I am going back through it. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. This is terrible. Anyway, it doesn't feel as thick a paper as the Story of Precious Cats, but it also doesn't feel like really flimsy paper. So, but yeah, I would say it's smooth. So, softer color pencils. The Story of Precious Cats is it is really cute too, but it's just it's a lot more complex art. Whoops. It's a little more complex, a little more detailed. So I'm a little more intimidated by this one. I suspect watercolor will be okay. Now, ink tints, I don't know because obviously ink tints is not water based, it's actual ink. So, I would that ink tints is what I would hesitate on till I test, and I haven't tested in this either. I don't even know if there's a place I could test in this book. Yeah, back here where they have the names of the pictures, which aren't in English. I could probably test a little bit back here, like right in here and stuff, and see how it goes. So, anyway, all right, enough of that. Sorry. Get out the store. Kanoko Agusa books. Where'd y'all go? Kanoko Agusa. That's a good question. This feels more like Story of Precious Cats. This definitely feels a heavier weight than the cat therapy books. Not by a lot, but I would say Story of Precious Cat probably feels more like the Kanoko Agusa books. And then the Color Cat Therapy books, like I said, it's not a significant difference, but yeah. So, good question though. I don't have a ton of non US coloring books, so these are making me think out the box here. Okay. All right, cool. So, yeah, we ain't got a ton of time. We got a couple posh coloring books here. I have a few of these that I'm keeping. Again, these were all cute discounted Ollie's finds. I've been in Ollie's the last few times, and honestly, I've not been impressed with the books they have. Like, when I first started 3 or 4 years ago coloring, when I went, they had, like, Creative Haven books, they had, like, all kinds of stuff, and I guess somebody got clued in that they were cleaning up on those because I ain't seen them since, but, they used to have a lot of good books back then, but I just don't see them very often when I go in now. So these are a little bit smaller books, they're double-sided. These are more doodly type books. So oh, this one actually has where the page looks like it's not affecting the image, but so these are double-sided. These are probably really good for, like, gel pens and playing around with, like, watercolors. I think you could do some interesting stuff. The paper's thin enough, I don't know how well, I have used gel pen in these, and the gel pen does bleed through, so, um, I just accept that. I don't like all the images in these books. This is Japanese designs. Sorry about that. Now I've done got off track. This one's really cool. That one would be cool to use like the Solar Pop gel pens, I think, to get like pinks, like bright pinks and greens and stuff. But if you like patterns, if you like using gel pens and you're not too torn up about like the other side, these would be cute. Pencils, of course, should work just fine. Some cute little cherry blossoms. They had a lot of these different ones on sale. At one point, there's a Lucky Cat. Oh, that's a pretty one with the flowers. All right. Oh, wait, my bad. I do have a page colored in here. Ha! Okay. Well, there is a page that's partially completed in this book, just so you guys know. And this is probably a good example. You can see just a little bit of ghosting on the other side. It's not too bad though. So, if you don't mind having a colored page in the book and you have interest in this book, let me know. Sometimes you guys don't seem to mind, so I don't mind offering this one to you. There's one. Yeah, it could be Tammy. Yeah, I think somebody went through and cleaned up. Yeah, so Michelle Color Along book, Kim, I like that. That's what I need to start calling these. So autograph that page. Sure, I'll write in at the I'll sign my name on the bottom. We'll do that. There's Posh Deborah Moeller books? Wow, that's pretty cool. I did not know that. Yeah, these unfortunately it is just thin paper and even gels. Yeah, there's a little bit of yellowing kinda there, but if you use gel pens on this side, well, you probably cover up the other side, but I think you could cover it up. Okay, so we have interest. That works. Yeah, some of these will have a colored page in them, but I'm gonna be totally upfront with you guys if that's the case. It don't hurt my feelings if nobody has any interest in these books, by the way, so they just go on to be donated, so no worries there. All right. So for those of you that are interested, 1 to 50, 1 to 50, 30 seconds. Oh, okay. Well, I may have to look into that. Ready, set, go. There was a Posh book in the 3 for 2 sale. It's that one that has the really beautiful colored images on, like, the left, and then it has the line art on the right and really thin, like, tan lines, so you can try to color it like the finished picture on the left in pencil. Really pretty book. It's not really my style, but I did see that one. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's got a bird on the front or something. All right. Anybody else? Caden? We're at 30. Okay, there we go. That was my fault. I wasn't really giving, I was being distracting. All right. 35. Caden, you are the winner. Oh, don't do that. That ain't gonna help. That ain't gonna help. Ain't gonna help nobody. Then you're gonna be even madder. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Okay. So, yep, just email me here. I'm not gonna put all that in there. Y'all been around long enough. I think y'all got it. All right, let me. So I don't think we're going to get to 24 bucks, but that's okay. I will. I pretty much once a quarter, two or at least 3 times a year, go through my collection. So I may just take a couple of them and just put them to the side. I don't know. I'm sure I will have another giveaway. Probably. Well, we may. No, that was a live stream in July. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I feel pretty comfortable about where my collection's at right now. We've got another posh book. Let's do that. So this one is called Happy Doodles. Now, let me make sure I haven't colored in this one. Not that it's a big deal, but again, I just want to make sure. Okay, no, I haven't. This one is really cute though. I had, like I said, I've got I think I've got a cat's one and I've got a garden one, and 2 are enough for me. I don't really need any more than that. But like I said, again, these were a good sale at Ollie's, so I just kind of cleaned up. Got all those owls. Same thing with the pages, double sided, but really cute. They do have some cats in this one. I did see that as I was flipping through. Little cat head in the flower. No, that's an actual. I guess it's supposed to be a lion. Kind of looks like a lion, doesn't it? Little smug little cat and bird, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, this is when they say these are doodles, they are not kidding. Very doodle, very zen doodle, zen tangle in here. Really cute though. Little gnome there for you. All right. What was the name of the book, Caden? It is Posh Coloring Japanese Designs. I don't know if I have any more. Well, I have. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do this one and then we'll do a few Dover books and then I think we'll wrap up. So, um, awesome. Cool. All right. So we got a yes. Anybody else? All right, cool. All right, let me get this reset. Let me look at something real quick here. Sorry, give me just a sec. I was trying to get situated. Okay. All right, 1 to 50. Yeah, like I said, I ended up getting 6 myself, and yeah, hopefully it's good cereal at the very least. So 1 to 50, 30 seconds for Happy Doodles by Flora Chang. Ready? Go. What did I get? Did I say? I think I mentioned the Hannah Carlson books I got. I got Wild Winter Mythographic, Jewelry Box, another Grimm Fairy Tales coloring book, Mythographic Paradise, the mini Pusheen coloring book, and then Grains of Gold, and like I said, Jewelry Box. So did pretty good. They actually had the regular Pusheen and mini Pusheen books at the same price, but because they're more doodly, I kind of like the smaller book a little better. So yeah, pretty good little sale there. Freaking Amazon is laughing at me when I say I have a budget. All right. 37. Oops. It's all right. We've already I think we're good here. Um yeah, sorry. I didn't even see that. I should have said something before I hit stop. My bad. But we're at 37, so it looks like Linda Learns to Color is our winner. No, it's the closest without going over, Kim. There you go. So Linda wins this one. All right. All right. So we're gonna round out with some Creative Haven books. Okay. Yep. So this is the last group of books I think we're going to give away today. Give me just a second. Let me make sure I don't have another small one tucked in here somewhere. No, I think that's right. Okay. So Butterfly Mandalas, which has a little mark on the cover, and there's a couple pages partially colored. Flower Mandalas, which I think, yeah, I think this one's uncolored. I also have Mandalas colored by number that has one completed page in it. We're going to do all these and then be done. Yeah, there's the colored page. Then I'm going to give these away kind of as a set because they're smaller books. These are all stained glass books. So, like, there's a pirate stained glass. If you're not familiar with these, you can use marker, or I think I've tried colored pencil. You color them on one side, and like if you hang them up in a window or put them up against the light, you get that stained glass color. So we have a pirates one, and then we'll have smaller, like a little Halloween one, and then a little Christmas one. So I'm going to give those away as a set. So, all right. It's all right. All right. So this is what we're going to finish up with. If you don't have any interest, I completely understand. And if you want to go ahead and hop off, then, I wish you a awesome rest of the weekend and thank you for coming by. Um, I really don't have that many books left. I will probably just stow these away, I think, for the next giveaway because we actually knocked this pile down great tonight. Like, I am beyond thrilled. So, yes, Tammy, go get you some rest. Thank you for coming by. Have fun. I hope you're having fun. And I'm sure I'll chat with you soon. All right. Butterfly Mandalas. So, like I said, this is by Joe Taylor. Ignore my little markers. So, I was doing some testing in this book. There is a page that's partially filled in. And is this the other one I was doing the chameleon markers in? Yep, there's another page that's been kind of filled in. So, um, really cute, just simple butterfly mandalas. Again, another purchase before I really just realized I have to be in a mood for mandalas, and I'm just not in a mood for them very often. So, Whoops. So, yep, there are a few colored pages in here. But that is kind of weird. All right. Is anybody awesome, Caden? I am glad you did too. Have a good night. All right. Any interest in this book? Going once? Going twice? No big deal. I can always just stick it back in the pile. So, yeah, you already got one. No, you're fine, Terry Lynn. Michelle, are you interested in it? Night, Cindy Lee. Oh wait, no, Michelle, you've already won one. That's right. That's right. Darn. I would just say go ahead, but I don't want anybody to think I'm being unfair. So, all right. Flower mandalas. This is uncolored. Now this one's cute. I actually have a copy. This is a duplicate. I have a copy of this one I've used water-based markers in and gotten some really nice results. These are black background. Oops. I think that's one I used like Crayola Super Tips on. And it turned out pretty good. I think I did this one too with like a pastel color palette. So every once in a while I'll get a wild hair. Oh, we got one. All right, Julie, anybody else? Okay, cool. All right. Yes, Bagheera. And here comes Bagheera busting into the room because it is dinner time. He can wait a few minutes though. All right, 30 seconds, 1 to 50. Ready, go. What's the matter, Bagheera? Oh, never mind. He's in the litter box. I didn't need to know that information. I'm good. TMI, TMI. All right, if you're interested, get your numbers in. I don't know if I'm seeing a bit of a delay, so we might throw in another 5 seconds just to be on the safe side. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a bit of a delay, so that's fine. I just want to make sure everybody has a chance. All right. 26. Dawn. What? Sorry, cat's meowing at me. Dawn, you are the winner. Email me there with your mailing address, please. All right. But no, actually, this is a small enough stack. I feel like I can probably stow it away, and then next time I go through my books. All right, mandalas color by number. This is by Shala Kerrigan. Now these are real light. It's real light line art. Actually, let me take out the. These are all just markers, I guess, of where I was going to color these, and I didn't. So this is a Creative Haven color by number book. I have colored one page in here, which is this one with the cupcakes, and I used just markers for that. It turned out really nice. I didn't have too much problem with the light line art, but you might, hang on. There we go. Should have been better prepared, Michelle. Should have been better prepared. There are some real pretty images in here. Oh my gosh. This autofocus, y'all. Well, I kind of like there's a complete page in here so you can kind of see that they actually turn out quite nice. This one is really pretty with like the sun and the moon, sun and the moon, stars and the moon, and like clouds and stuff. Some really pretty ones in here. Not super detailed. Now, there's a couple that are, a little small. You might want to use like fine liners. Dragonfly one. So this is what the front looks like. It does have a few little marks on it where I was comparing colors. This shows you what all the finished ones look like. So there is that. All right. Any interest in this one? Awesome, Terry Lynn. Thank you. Was your arm asleep, Loretta? She'd been on there for a while. Or Monster. I don't know if that's a boy or a girl. It'd been on there for a while, so. But once the cat decides you're a bed, it's really hard to move. You just want to let them. You just want to let them lay there. All right, awesome. Okay, 30 seconds. I'll give you. Let's say 45 seconds, and that should give everybody plenty of time. 1 to 50. Start. Because it does look like I'm seeing a little bit of a delay, so we'll say 45. Just make sure. So get your numbers in, please. Then after this, we will do the little combo of stained glass books, and I think that'll be it for tonight because Bagheera is already in here rooting around. All right. And when Bagheera shows up and takes time from his napping on the bed to tell you it's mealtime, it is mealtime. So things have gotten serious. All right. And stop. All right. 39. Michelle Stevens, congratulations. You are closest. Grounding people. Uh-oh. I feel like grounding a child as these days, unless you specifically take like the internet away from them, is probably not all that much of a punishment. I don't know. I was always an introvert, so if my parents were like, "You're grounded," even when I didn't have the internet, I'm like, "Oh no, I don't have to go out and be around people, and I have all these books to read. Oh darn!" Like my parents realized quickly that was not a not a good punishment for me. Oh my gosh, congrats, Michelle. Be sure to send me your info. All right, last one. Like I said, hopefully I can get these out this next week, but we're just gonna have to. With how fatigued I've been today, I really hope this is just temporary. So hopefully I will feel up to leaving the house this week. All right. So again, this is going to be a trio of stained glass coloring books. There is these are all Dover, the little Christmas tree stained glass coloring book, which is just little small pages to color, which I used to not like the small coloring books, but they're kind of growing on me. These are really cool. Like I said, if you just kind of like maybe tape them up in a window or something. And I've used pencil on them. I've used marker, and they turn out pretty cool. So there's the little bitty one. Then we have a Halloween one. It's a little bigger. And this one's cute. They're bats, but they kind of look a little bit like cats to me. But when you're a crazy cat lady, this one's really cute, actually. If you see the lines are just from the pages underneath. And then we have Pirates. This is by John Green. Actually got some males in here. You don't see a lot of guys in a lot of coloring books. It's happening more and more now, but not. I love pirates. Y'all know I love any page that's pirate related. I don't think I'm. This is just one of those I'm not going to color in, and I figure it could find a better home. That's a good landscape one. So, all right, Julie, did I order these off Amazon? It was either Amazon or Dover's site. I can't remember. Dover's site sometimes runs a sale where if you order so much, you get free shipping or a certain percentage off. And I might have ordered these from there too. So if they're not on Amazon's site, Dover Publishing made. So, all right. All right, cool. We got interest. All right. I think we got this down now. But go ahead and get everything reset. Yes, I hear you, Bagheera. My God. Y'all would think he's the skinniest cat in the house, the way he. What? What? Meow. You want to come here and say hello? You want to come here and say hello? Yeah. Yeah. Y'all hear him? Meow. I'm so hungry. I'm such a hungry boy. Hopefully, y'all can hear him. Oh my gosh. And I'm not just talking to air. All right. Ready, set, go. Meow. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I reset it. Meow. Meow. Mama, I's big hungry. Yeah, I think a lot of people have wanted that, and I'm seeing it more and more. So hopefully that starts happening more. That's one of the reasons I like the light and dark fantasy books by Jade Summer because it got a lot of men in those books, and I just yeah, I would like to see it more often. All right. Well, I said 30 seconds, but it's fine. It's the last one of the night. A few extra seconds ain't gonna hurt nobody. We got two. All right. So we got 11 and 12. All right. 28. Julie Koss. Julie is the winner. Yay. Just let me just make sure these stay together. All right. Congrats. Now, Wildcat 1146. I was just curious, what kind of books do you like? Just out of curiosity. Oh gosh, y'all, my back's starting to hurt. It's going too much time. Oh well, all right. Okay, so I think we are going to round up for the night. Oh, you like color by numbers? Okay, let's see here. Do you like flower color by numbers? Would Wildcat, would this type of color by number book interest you? I meant to add this to the pile tonight and I forgot. What do you think, Wildcat? You know what, Wildcat? I'm going to send you this book. You send me an email. I feel like I think everybody else in the chat has managed to win one tonight. And so I want to make sure as many people as possible walk away with a book tonight. This was one I was thinking about giving away, and I want to give this one away. So you send me an email with your mailing address, and well, I try to, Barbara. I just noticed with the giveaways, I was trying to keep up with it, and I just, I try if I can. Um, and I just, I want to make sure. Well, Kim, honey, I'm going to send you. Do you want this one? What other Creative Haven book Kim, I always want to send you one. Kim, do you want the Butterfly Mandalas book? Let me see what else I got here for Creative Haven. Actually, let me go look in the box real quick. Well, I also try to look out for my mods too, cause y'all help me carry a lot on here. So here's another one, Kim. I was thinking of. I hadn't decided for sure. What about butterflies color by number? Okay. You know what? Yep. All right. I'll make a decision for you, girl. If you can, just send me your your mailing address again, because I can't keep up with them, apparently. Y'all really brought down my stat. I appreciate it. Y'all are kind of doing me a service here because it's less coloring books I got to keep up with. So I know you were just picking on me, but I always try to get you a book. And a lot of times you won't let me. So if I have an opportunity to say thank you and you let me, then I'm going to. So it's no big whoop. Look, it is one less book on I had to buy another bookshelf. It's gotten so bad. So y'all are doing me a favor. All right. Well, y'all have a great night. And let me put your name here. Yeah, y'all really did. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have like 9 books left. That's it. So I will just save that for next time. Congrats to everybody that won. And yeah, I try to make sure on nights like this that everybody gets an opportunity. So, tomorrow again I'll have the full flip throughs of those cat coloring therapy books and Tales from the Witch's Cottage. I hopefully will have a demo on Tuesday from Jungle Miniatures. I'm going to try to do some watercolors. And yeah, that's it for now. I'll probably do a flip through next Friday of all the Amazon 3 for 2 books I got. So that's kind of where we're at. And oh my gosh, y'all are so crazy. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for participating. It's as much fun for me as it is for y'all. It's like I said, I tend to be an introvert, but I always end up having a lot of fun on these streams, and usually the 3 hours flies by, and it feels like it's no time at all. So, y'all have a great rest of the weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks again. Take care. Y'all have a lovely weekend, and bye for now. Night. Wow.